channel. I want to talk about inspired pieces today. I am a big fan of Chanel. I think a lot of us are. But let's be honest, Chanel can be quite a pretty price. So I have some replicas. I have a real one too, actually, which thank you to my family member for that lovely gift. But I also like to buy inspired pieces that have the look of it. So I have two options for that one. First one's first. This is from Amazon. Again, Amazon's one of the best, I have to say. Also, I'm pretty sure it was Amazon Prime. I bought this a little bit ago. This is from Anafel. Hope I'm saying that right. That's the seller, and they make really beautiful leather bags. This is obviously an inspired piece from the Chevron reissue. Was it two? I'm really bad at numbers. The reissue one. As you can tell, it has the Mademoiselle lock, similarly, except it doesn't say Chanel. And it has the chain. Oops, whoa, that was really weird. The chain lock, which is really nice. Different than what they're used to, or what at least I grew up being used to, which is the leather pieces shown in it. But this is kind of fun too. It kind of have this, I like this gunmetal look. It's all black vibe going on. And it also has the back pocket, if you look. And oh, by the way, this is based off of the jumbo, the Chanel jumbo. But they call this on the large on the website for Amazon, which I will link in the description box if they're still available. They do sell it quite often. So as you can see, it has the double flap, which is nice to help keep the shape. It has a secret pocket just like a Chanel would for your love letters like Coco did. And then if you open, it has the beautiful burgundy reddish color, which I love. That again, very similar to Chanel, just doesn't say the C's on it. It has quite a generous pocket. You can look. And it has two pockets here. The only thing missing is the lipstick section in the middle. I'll have to take a photo because it's kind of hard to not ruin my purse doing this. But it's a really small lipstick section, so I don't really use that. And then the front pocket, again, very generous inside, which is nice. Yeah, this bag it smells like leather. It's so soft to touch. Of course, it's more on the, I think it's calf skin, so it does nick quite easily, but I've been able to rub out most of the stuff, and I'm pretty careful where I wear it because I don't want to be running into people as often. It's not the caviar leather, but there is a choice for it too. I just don't think it was in stock, and I personally like the smooth leather look. I like how you can do the double chain, single chain. So the options are fun, and they're also really easy. I will say though, I wore this to the aquarium like on an all-day date, which was really fun, but it did hurt after a while, just the rubbing or the weight of it on my shoulders. I think with a bigger bag I tend to wear a lot more, so you kind of be careful of that. But for the most part, it's a nice date night bag if you want to carry a lot more things, or date day bag. I just can't do crossbody because I'm also pretty tall. I'm like 5'8", so FYI, if you are taller than that or even my height, this is probably just a shoulder bag or a off the shoulder type bag. So yes, that's the first one. And then my other inspired piece is this lovely blue. It's like the La Boy bag, the Chanel La Boy bag. I actually bought this in Thailand at a vendor mart. I didn't know this was supposed to be an inspired piece. I just like the color, and I really like this chain. And this was before I got more into the replica world, I guess. I've always loved purses, so I do like certain designs of things. So I even have like a replica, or more like an inspired Celine purse that I didn't even realize it was supposed to be Celine. But that's cool. I like to think that I have a good eye for good-looking purses or designer brands. But anyways, this one is supposed to be based off the Chanel La Boy bag. The difference, again, there are no C's in the front of the lock. It's just a circle. But if you know from a glance, it looks like it. Has the heavy chain. Well, not really heavy, but it's pretty light because it's not real metal. But you can, have some weight. It looks nice to it. It doesn't have the words here, but it does have the whole placement of it here. The quilting is really nice here. I will say though, the vendor was straight up with me. This is not real leather. I actually just bought it because my friend wanted another bag on that same stand, and it was cheaper to buy two bags. So I'm not gonna say no. But yes, so it also has the button for adjustability. I don't think I've ever used it because it is quite short again, and I'm relatively tall, so never really used that. But if you open the normal, like the opening is the push button. If you look inside, ta-da, it has a red interior, and it does have a zipper pocket. I'm gonna be real honest with you. This bag actually made me realize how much I do not want a Chanel La Boy bag. It is really hard to open and fit things in. It naturally wants to close on me all the time. And also, I mean, it is quite sturdy, which is good for, or quite structured too, which is good for people who like structured bags, but I think I'm much more of a slouchy kind of hobo bag person. I can just throw everything in, and you can't really do that with this. The positive though is because mine is fake leather, this part is very sturdy. I don't see this actually buckling as much as a real leather one would, but it's not too bad. So anyways, those are my 2 inspired pieces. Amazon, I'll link that in the bio below. This one is Thailand, so if you go visit, I recommend going to grab one just for fun. It's just a fun piece that I wear when I don't really care about how the weather is, if it's going to rain or anything like that. So, or even do too hot, because I don't want my actual leather pieces to get overly warm. So that was a really quick video, or I like to think it was. Hope you enjoyed it, and if you have any comments or anything, write it down below, or connect with me on Instagram. I like to hear from you and make new purse friends. So until next time.